you don't care, but soon enough you're gonna think of me and how I used to be.
Meet Henry. Henry is a 47-year-old, white, divorced male who is quite slender. Well, at least he used to be. Weighing 118 pounds and standing 5'9". Henry has no children and was born in a large city in the eastern United States.
So Henry, what seems to be the problem?
I came to you because I was told to. The fires in my head started again. Can't get rid of him. Itch all over. Things all over my body. Look at my arms. Look at Dad.
Tell me a little bit about your family. Henry, is everything okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Tell me a little bit about your family.
Well...
Henry's family situation was not so simple. Henry refused to initially supply any details about his father, only stating that when his family immigrated to the United States, his father did not accompany them.
I have no idea what happened to him, and I don't really care. He left us when I was quite young, and I never asked my mom to tell us what happened. Who cares? My sister Clara lives close by. She hates me, and I hate her! She's a witch with a capital B. Can't stand her.
Henry's mother works in a garment factory, and she just celebrated her 70th birthday. He also has an older brother, George, along with his sister, Clara. George lives in another city and sees Henry about twice a year. Clara lives close by, but as you could tell, they're not so close. Henry has no children.
And I don't intend to have any. With me being sick and all, there's no need to have kids. They couldn't help me any. My mom and the witch Clara said I talked real late. About 3.5 or so. I didn't talk too much to people. That made some sense because of our dog.
Because of your dog?
Well, our dog was a big part of our family. These allergies make it hard to focus and to live, see? The dog made it hard to talk at the right time.
Definitely hear where you're coming from, Henry. Does anybody else in your family have mental illness?
No, no one else. But my sister Clara, she's a witch and a creep. Does that count?
Is there any physical discomfort you'd like to tell me about?
You know, Doc, this damn fire in my head is burning like crazy. I took a shower before I came here because I wanted to smell nice and all.
Henry did not smell nice. His body gave off a scent that smelled like urine, and his personal hygiene in general was atrocious. Dirt was caked under his fingernails, and even more dirt could be seen on his arms. His hair was unkempt and dirty, and his teeth were badly stained, probably from coffee or tobacco.
Yes, I smoke. What's it to you? I like to smoke. I make my own to save money. Welfare only gives so much. They're better anyway. Sometimes smoking helps the buzzing. I hope that would stop the fire and the itching. It just won't. It won't stop. I have a buzzing in my head like a door buzzer. It's like a bee stuck in my ears.
Henry, you said you were sent here to see us. Can you elaborate on that a little?
Well...
It turns out that Henry was hospitalized for 2 years. He was later released because he had stopped hallucinating.
Wait a second. Are we in a different room? Weren't you at a computer before? And you're wearing a different shirt.
Henry, you know that's just not true. Can we please continue?
Okay.
Let's try this one again. What does that mean you were sent here to see us?
Well, the cops picked me up, see? I was sitting in my usual place, not bothering no one, and they arrested me up. You shut up.
Adi?
No! They picked me up for wandering. What the hell is wandering anyway?
We found out a little bit more about Henry's family history. His mother had been diagnosed with depression in her late 30s.
I'm depressed.
After talking to Henry's mother, who described her son George as a bit odd and eccentric, we also found out that Henry's father had some similar symptoms to those of Henry.
My husband said he heard things at times, and asked if I heard them too. I always said I didn't. In fact, most of the times he asked, it was completely silent. He could never stay focused on one thing, and it wasn't always easy to understand him because he made up random words.
The psychiatrist was pretty certain that the proper diagnosis for Henry was the disorganized type of schizophrenia, but he wanted to get a colleague's opinion just to be sure.
Hi, Dr. Smith. I was wondering if you could help me diagnose a patient I've recently been seeing. His symptoms right now are hallucinations, and in his case specifically, auditory and delusions. He always appears disheveled, and his hygiene is very poor. He claims that his head's on fire all the time, and that his skin feels like it's burning, and he itches it to the point where it's red and raw. His thoughts are always disorganized, and even though he knows where he is, he still seems to be a bit confused. He doesn't even know what current month we're in. Do you know what month it is?
It's October already? I gotta do my porgy stand shopping!
He even goes as far as to claim that everything is his dog's fault. In terms of his family, his brother is close with him, but he only sees him about once or twice a year. He has a terrible relationship with his sister, and his mother, he said, suffers from depression. But, right now I'm going with the diagnosis that Henry has schizophrenia of the disorganized type.
Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Probably. And all that you were having the time of your life. But think twice. That's my only advice. Come on now, who do you think you are? Bless your soul. You really think you're in control? Well, I think you're crazy.
Yeah. No, tune us out.
I think you're crazy. I think you're crazy. Just like me. My heroes have the heart to lose their lives. I wanna live.
I'm going to an important meeting.
Sure you are.
Hey, Superman.
Oh, hey, Batman.
Hey, I'm gonna laugh.
Hey, Dr. Superman.
You was laughing.
Henry, at least look me in the eye.
You don't have any eyes.
Oh, hey, Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Are we still on for our normal Wednesday through 10?
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm crazy.